Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Monday, the 22nd of May, and I hope you had an incredible weekend. I know I did, and I hope you get too. It's a beautiful day here for a beautiful Monday. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. We got a great week of stuff coming up this week, folks. We got some great guests coming up. Of course, my lovely wife, Laura, with me on Thursdays. Busy stuff. I just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting live entertainment and local establishments. Friday night at Chicago Prime was out of sight. A lot of fun there, folks. And Saturday night, we were at Bellagio in Roselle. What a great turnout, sold out crowd. It was great seeing all my good buddies, Billy Malarkey, Lefty, of course, Joey Spins. But I just want to say congratulations. What a great job to the band, the main event band. Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde, Lisa P, over the top. It was an incredible show. So thank you so much for Saturday. And Sunday, couldn't get any better, man. We started off at the Ronald Nesty's Club Arcata Speakeasy in St. Charles for the Sinatra Sunday there. Started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Ronald Nesty and his family were there. Of course, Juliana, his daughter, graduating. It was a big event, so it was nice seeing Vicky, his sister, and of course, Richie, his brother. They all celebrated a birthday within the last week. Eliana, his lovely wife, and the regular family was there, so it was great. It was great also seeing my good buddy Hanson and the incredible Barb Bailey did a great job. Daryl Armenstad, thank you so much. It was great seeing you guys coming out and supporting local establishments. So Sinatra Sunday is great if you've never done it before. If you ever get a chance to go down to Ronnie Puts the Pot, the meatballs and the sausage and the pasta. It's a great deal, folks. Great seeing Johnny Gianardo and Johnny Maggio for always taking care of everybody. He's always the best out there. So make sure you go check out a Sinatra Sunday. Ocean's Pit, you're listening to a little show about big things Monday through Friday, is brought to you by Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Buy local and shop local. Very, very important, folks. That's right. A lot of great things that Ace has got going on. Very great things that they can do, especially when you're supporting mom and pop establishments. U-Haul Rentals at Norwich. They've got it there, folks, about outdoor patio now that the summer is spring and summer in the air. They've got some great outdoor furniture, unique lawn and garden decor, as well as flowers, vegetables, herbs, and plants. And get $20 off any grill purchase at Ace Hardware by just saying grill your ace off. And that's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. So great seeing you guys. And you know what? We got an incredible, busy week this week. Also, Friday night, I want to thank Danny Mazzi and Robin for showing up on Friday. Great job. And Rhino Ryan did a great job coming with us on Friday. It was nice to see Rhino again. You know, Rhino has got his new bar restaurant opening in July called Bugsy's in McHenry. It's going to be a restaurant bar. They have a back room so they can have parties. A Copa room will be in back. So we'll give you more details on that once the closer to the grand opening in July, folks. Great week coming up, folks. Busy week. Now, Wednesday, if you haven't got a chance to see Ocean's Rat Pack, I think there might be 3 or 4 seats left in the room. We'll be at the Carnival restaurant on Fulton Market. Now, Carnival restaurant, Bill Maravitz had this place. It's like the Circus Olay, great food, but we're not in the restaurant. They opened a few months back when we did the grand opening. They have a new speakeasy, which is right upstairs, folks. And Ocean's Rat Pack will be playing there. Bill Saratella is Frank Sinatra. Elliot Winbush is Sammy Davis. Here's Julie as Dean. It's going to be fun. 7:30, 90-minute show. Come on out this Wednesday, the 24th. We will be at the Alley Speakeasy downtown Chicago. Thursday, we're going back to Positano's in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams, Renda, and the incomparable Lisa P. That's this Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Friday, back at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Double T, Tony Toto. And Saturday, folks, we're going to be 2 shows now. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to be kicking it off with Mojo's Jukebox at Belmont and Sheffield Festival, downtown, Big Bash. We're only on for an hour. Then I'm turning around, driving back, and we've got Taverna on Division in Melrose Park, 8 o'clock hit. Now, Taverna, if you've never been there, folks, voted the best outside patio in the suburbs of Chicago. So we'll be there Saturday night, 8 o'clock. And then Sunday, of course, it's Memorial Day weekend. So Sunday, people are still going to party. People are still going to have fun. We'll be at the Thirsty Parrot. 3 times we'll be there this summer. The first time will be this Sunday, the 28th of May at the Thirsty Parrot in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 5. It's going to be a great way to kick off the wonderful Memorial Day weekend, folks. And we're excited about that. And the holiday's coming, so I hope you guys are barbecuing, spending time with family, friends, golfing, opening the pool, which our pool is opening very soon. So we're excited about that. And I'm just excited. Memorial Day is going to be happening. So hopefully we get good weather. Because usually Memorial Day, it always rains, but hopefully it won't rain. 30% chance of rain on Monday here in Illinois. Hopefully it'll be okay in Lake Geneva. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Gorelli Pavement Service, folks. 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service. Gorelli knows how to curb appeal for your home and business largely affected by concrete and asphalt. Gorelli's here to help you your asphalt looking brand new with proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack filling, and patching. Call Laura or Barb today for a free estimate. Tell them Tony O sent you. That's Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. Servicing Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. That's Gorelli Pavement Service. All right. Let's say hello to some people here today. Patrice, Joanne, Jimmy Parker is there in Los Angeles. Leaving Nashville, out to Los Angeles. Doing a gig, shooting movies. Jimmy Parker does it all, man. Listen to his brand new hit country single, Shoulda, Woulda, Coulda. A great song, and I'll see Jimmy in October back at the Josie Awards in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry. We are nominated for a few, and Jimmy's nominated for a few. So hopefully we'll all win again this year like we did last year. Ellen, Lena, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, you're actually now in Beverly Hills, Jimmy. Woo-woo! Ching, ching in Beverly Hills. Wish you a lot of luck, whatever you're doing out there, Jimmy. Danny Ramonde, incredible job on Saturday. Richie Hamlin in the house. Hope you had a nice anniversary, you and Tracy. Kathy Appolito, Double T. 3 times we're going to see Double T this week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Great job, Double T on Saturday. Dennis, Lake Geneva, we'll see you at the Parrot. Albert, what's going on, everybody? All right, so good stuff coming up. Now, you did see a couple things. Let's just get before we get to some stories. One more thing about the cruise coming up, Chicago Music Cruise. I hate sounding like a broken record and repeating it, but it's a deal of a lifetime to get out of Chicago in January and join the Chicago Music Cruise with Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. That is confirming Danny Raimondi and Tony Toto and yours truly. Mojo's Jukebox will be there rocking the house, my other new rock band, and of course, Seventh Heaven. Now, it's 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise. We're going to start off in Orlando, Florida. Then we're going to go to Coca Cay, Bahamas. We're going to St. Thomas and St. Martin. It's going to be fantastic. January 7th to January 14th, 2024. Go to Chicago Music Cruise. Tell Mary Tony Ocean sent you. Yolanda, it was great seeing you on Friday. Kathy, got to see Kathy stop by seeing my good friend Regina on Friday with Donnie Morrison at Mezzi, doing a great job and great seeing Kathy. You look wonderful, honey. All right. Now, we posted something about a new documentary movie coming out called Chicago Gangsters. Chicago native, my good buddy Tony DeGuidi, produced a lot of different films and documentary stuff. It's called Chicago Gangsters. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the movie's about. I'm not going to tell you what part I play. Everything is in the works, but I am casted in movie called Chicago Gangsters coming up. I'm just going to tell you guys something. It's not exactly what you think it's going to be. I'm just going to leave it at that. And closer to when things start moving a little bit more with it, I will get Tony back on the show again, and we'll talk about the movie, which I've been cast on. It's an incredible new idea, an original idea. And Tony's going to have he's got some great stars. People are going to be in it. Guys that used to be in Bronx Tale and Goodfellas. And I'm not going to relieve anything, but I don't want to let the mouse out of the bag or whatever, however you say it. But I'm very happy yet. So look out for Chicago Gangsters coming soon. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. It was great also seeing my daughter Marissa stopping by and Nico this Sunday at the Speakeasy. They were just in the area. They took a picture near St. Charles on our family text. And I said, hey, I'm going to be in St. Charles this afternoon. They were not kind enough to come out. It's great seeing Marissa and Nico. I love you two both very, very much. So it's going to be great. Couple things. Happy anniversary to one of my favorite singer-songwriters, the great John Waite. You got to love it, man. 48 years in the business, the great John Waite. With his solo stuff, Missing You, The Babies, Back on My Feet Again, Every Time I Think of You, Bad English, When I See You Smile. And he just keeps making great records. So happy anniversary to John Waite, 48 years. Another anniversary, 103 years, the form, of course, the great Three Stooges. Who didn't like the Three Stooges? 103 years. People still watch them every day. Everybody knows who the Three Stooges are just by the eye poke. Just say Moe, just say Curly. Woo, 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 woo. Larry and Shemp and Curly Joe. You just got to love them. Susan, the closer, is in the house. It's the cat out of the bag. Thank you, Kathy. See what I mean? If it wasn't for you guys correcting me and helping me, I'd be a complete mess. So there you go. That's right. Anthony Ardio's birthday, Erdo's birthday, and of course, Mark Contino, our good friend, celebrating birthday. Spread out. Come over here, you. All right. 103 years, Three Stooges. Pretty cool. Andy O'Rourke, bass player for the progressive new wave punk band The Smiths, has passed away at the age of 59 years old. Our prayers go out to the Smith group and, of course, and the O'Rourke family. Horrible stuff. Happy Mothra Day, Mothra. If you're into sci-fi, you know I am, and you remember Godzilla and Rodan and Gamera. Well, Mothra is the giant butterfly who's the female who, I think, the only monster who actually beat Godzilla at one particular time. So you got to be into it to understand it. If you're into sci-fi and you're into that stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So I just got to throw that out there, folks. All right, so let me tell you about a couple of things. Right, General, they were the best. Hi, Mo. Congrats on the movie. Well, thank you, Pina. We will give you more details on the Chicago Gangster movie, but I just want to say one more thing. It's not what you think it's going to be. It's going to be a very cool concept. And I didn't see the script yet. I just got a couple lines that they tell me what the movie's going to be about. So I'm excited to be part of it. Anything to get out there and try to reinvent yourself. Between doing this and singing and the Rat Pack and everything else, whatever you can do to try to make yourself better, whatever, you got to go out there and try, stuff that, it's horrible when you don't try something. And if it doesn't work, at least you tried. 10, 15 years from now, you don't want to go back and go, man, I wish I could have. Don't wish, try it, do it. If you fail, get up and keep doing it. That's all you can do. All right, folks, don't believe everything you think. How many people go through that? I mean, you damn well know when you're at your home or sleeping or by alone time and your head is just flipping all around. You got to know, you got to realize that, we are the worst enemies. Everything that we're thinking in our heads. So don't ever believe everything that's happening in your head, folks. Richard says Larry actually developed callus on his cheek from Mo slapping him so many times. Yeah, and if you were a Three Stooges fan going back to their 103 anniversary, Mo Howard, which is actually Mo Horowitz, Shemp Howard, Horowitz, and Curly. Jerome was his real name, Horowitz. They were all brothers. They changed the Horowitz to Howard to make it more Hollywood. Larry Feinstein, which is actually played Larry, of course, his real name. They just cut it down to Fine. But they were together for many times. And then Curly Joe was Curly Joe DeRita later in the Three Stooges movie, and Curly regular Joe was just Joe Bezer, who played. But oh, not so hard. And it was my least favorite Stooge. But anyway, thank you for that, Richard, information. Uber with teens on their own. Are you hearing about this now? They're letting teens get into Ubers and take, I don't know, 18, 19, okay. Younger than that, I don't think you should be getting an Uber by yourself. Just my opinion. It don't mean shit. But I think, and I don't know, people could be thinking, Tony, you're just too old-fashioned, what you're thinking. But if you have a kid that's under the age of 18 years old, you want to put them in an Uber car? I don't know. I mean, sometimes people don't want to let them. Sometimes there's parents out there that won't let your kid drive on the expressway. I don't know. Nothing against Uber. I love Uber. I take it all the time. I just think there's a little, maybe wait a little bit. But hey, the way this world is going right now, folks, nothing surprises me anymore. So hey, it is what it is, folks. Here's something that our son Joey actually posted this, and he found it on social media. He posted it to the family, and I just got to read it to you guys because it makes so much sense. Especially, I can't speak for anybody else's show or anybody else's social media outlets or their Facebook pages or their accounts. I can't speak for that. I can only speak for myself. And you always get 100 views on something before you get 100 likes, because not everybody watching is supporting you. Now that unfortunately happens in life, folks. There's not so many people that are hoping that you move up or do well. You ever notice that? I mean, but it makes a lot of sense. You'll get tons of views, but how many likes? How many comments? I mean, that's what it is, and it makes sense. And if you're just hearing it for the very first time, here it is again. You always get 100 views before you get 100 likes, because not everybody watching you is supporting you. And a lot of people sometimes are the ones that watch you anyway, wishing they can do something that they can't do, or what's he doing? What's he going to say? How is he going to fuck up today? I mean, it just happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to me. But interesting. So thank you, our son Joey, for that. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. You know it's time. If you're looking for a lawyer, you know who's the guy. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. A statewide practice, that's law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. 708-275-4264. That's Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions. Increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. And Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois. Great Lakes service in the construction and diesel industry right here in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550, Deutsch Power Center. You're watching Ocean's Pit, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Going to lunch with Donnie Morrison at about 1:15 again. So it's going to be fun. Go out and have a little fun. All right. Very hard when you try to get people to support. Thank you, Tony. Greed and jealousy. As we say in Italiano, sono gelosi. But thank you, Tony, for that. All right. People say, I can't afford. You want to help support local establishments, local entertainers, local mom and pop. This show has always been promoting the mom and pop organizations and the first responders. I mean, that's just what this show is about. Okay, but here's something that makes a lot of sense. Something I'm going to say. You want to say it's not in my budget. It's not in my budget to support local businesses right now. I can't afford to go there. The prices are a little too high. I can't do this right this month. I can't do this. Things happen and we hear stuff. But there are ways to support. There are ways to support local establishments. Very, very simple. And I'm going to tell you why. Here's just 8 different ways. Cheer the company or the artist. Shout out on Facebook to a company, to a restaurant. Great place, had a great time. Go on Yelp. Positive, not bad. Go with positive reviews. Yelp, shout outs. Subscribe to their emails or their channels. Engaged in their posts. Local establishments, local entertainers, engage in their posts. Share their posts. Share the show like you guys do here. Push the button. Share the show. If you're watching it on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page or on the Mo Carrara page, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, subscribe. Share it right now. Push the button. Share it. Makes sense. Follow them on social media, folks. Refer a friend to the show or the restaurant or the store or the artist. Write a review on Yelp or on social media. Folks, if you add all that up, you know what it cost? Zilch. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Take a little time to support the local establishment, to support the local entertainer, to support a company, whatever it is. It doesn't take any money to do that. So when they say, I can't afford this, but I can't afford right now to go there or do this and that, there's ways of promoting these places and it don't cost you a dime. A dime, folks. You got to, excuse me, just lost the pen. I hate when that happens. That was a good pen. All right. Anyway, so it doesn't cost anything, folks. Very, very important. And I love that quote very much so. Very, very important. All right. Speaking of more sponsors, folks, I want to say hello, my good buddy Danny Mazzi and Robin that showed up Friday night at Chicago Prime. Their company called Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Tell Danny Tony Ocean said hi and sent you. And I'll thank Mike and Gigi. Great seeing them at Bellagio on Saturday. I hope Mikey survived Saturday night, folks, when he got home with the bucket. Inside joke. Anyway, they're from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Tell them Tonio sent you, folks. All right, we have a bunch of birthdays. Like I said, my good buddy Mark Contino celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, Mark. God bless you, buddy. Phil Rudd, one of the original drummers for one of the greatest rock bands in the world, AC/DC, celebrating a birthday. Bill Macy. He was in the TV show Maude, playing B. Arthur's husband, celebrates a birthday. Robert Morse, actor, 92 years old today. Dan Moffat, one of the Moffat, the original sax player, or the sax player now in the Chicago's own Buckinghams, celebrates a birthday today. Rick Wakeman from the band Yes celebrates a birthday. Trini Lopez, Lemon Tree, turns 86 years old. Jackson celebrates a birthday this past weekend. Salvador Dali celebrates a birthday this past weekend. They got great late Bill Paxton, great actor, celebrates her birthday. Maureen O'Sullivan, better known as Jane in the old Tarzan movies, celebrates a birthday. One of the great, Mr. October himself, Reggie Jackson, former New York Yankee, celebrated a birthday this past weekend. Great actress Deborah Winger. And Mark Mothersbaugh, he is from the band Devo, celebrates a birthday. And Joe Basco from the Oak Ridge Boys. And last but not least, my good pal Ronnie B. Elvis had a great birthday this past weekend. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Daryl Armanstad, what can I say about great job you did Sunday at the Speakeasy, buddy. And Susan, there you go. Brokers, real estate agents, car salesmen, whatever they are, insurance salesmen, give them a little review. Push the company. That's right. Support. Thank you, buddy. Ricky, I appreciate that, buddy. All right. Priscilla Presley coming to town at the Des Plaines Theater in June. I hear it is sold out from what I'm hearing. Also, folks, I hear there's about 70 or 80 meet and greets for Priscilla Presley. But that's not what we're talking about today. She was denied burial in Graceland next to her husband, of course, the late, great Elvis Presley. There's a lot of people who follow Priscilla Presley, and there's a lot of mixed emotions. There's a lot of people who like Priscilla, and there's a lot of people that don't like Priscilla, from what I'm hearing. Now, my sister's a huge Elvis fan, and I told her that Priscilla was coming, and she was not interested in seeing her or meeting her or anything like that. But it's just, there's a lot of fight going on, of course, after the daughter died. So there's some tension there back and forth. But she was refused burial. If she was to pass away, Priscilla will not be able to be buried next to her husband, ex-husband, former husband, Elvis Presley. And they weren't even divorced. Okay, there you go, Susan. So there you go. So there's got to be, and it's kind of, that's got to happen in all families. It doesn't have to be famous people. But it's gotta happen. Jealousy or whatever happens between money, or it didn't work out right, and the kids didn't like the father or the mother, or vice versa, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, and I wonder if Priscilla will talk about that at the Des Plaines Theater. I think she's coming in June. Interesting stuff. All right, let's get to other things, folks. Best attraction. You know what? When you go on road trips, or on cruises, you get out and go see the attractions, or anywhere you take a drive, want to go somewhere. Vote according to USA Today Travel Magazine, voted the best free attraction. Free, which means you don't have to pay. You can just walk right up and take a look at it. If you've ever been to the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas, that's voted the best free attraction according to USA Today Travel Magazine. I've been twice to the Alamo, San Antonio. The river's cool. Italian food sucks, but everything else is really good. But you know what? What's so amazing about it is you're walking and walking and walking, looking, where's this Alamo thing? Next thing you know, you're standing in front, don't even know the Alamo's there. But if you look at the history with Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett and all that, between the movies that were out, or if you read the book and follow the stories about it, but a very, very cool thing to check off the bucket list. The Alamo, even San Antonio alone, if you haven't been there, is beautiful. Texas is beautiful anyway, but San Antonio voted the best free attraction according to US Today Travel Magazine. Interesting stuff, folks. Absolutely. ABC, Illinois put in a proposal for a third airport, maybe coming to Chicago. O'Hare, of course, Midway. This one might happen in Peatone, Illinois, a third airport. ABC, Illinois put a proposal for that. If it's going to happen or not, we don't know, but we'll have to see. If Illinois, I guess they could use another airport. Why not? If you're up that way. I also found out some horrible news this past weekend. My great friend, old friend, Kathy Hartigan has passed away. She was an incredible lady, supported me to death. She used to run a newspaper called Chicago Loop News. The Hartigan family I think he was former governor, or uncle, I think. So our prayers go out to the Hartigan family. God, it's sad because you see people that used to come to your shows all the time, and it was always supporting of what you do. It's just sad that she has passed away. So my prayers go out to the Hartigan family. I want to thank Barb Bailey for letting me know that yesterday, that Kathy Hartigan passed away. Pretty sad. Also, my good buddy David Gage was my sound man for almost 15 years, 20 years, was with me all the time. He's been sick for a while, and he's been on social media and texting for a long time, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I haven't heard anything. So I put a call in, his phone went right to voicemail. I text him, when that stuff, when sometimes you don't know. I reached out to a couple of people that know him, and they haven't heard anything yet. Dave, if you used to watch the show, if you're there, I even put something on Facebook today saying, Dave Gage, I hope you're okay out there, brother, because he wasn't doing too good. So Little bad news, folks. More sad news in the celebrity world. Former Cleveland Brown running back, probably one of the best of all time, the great Jim Brown, passed away at the age of 87 years old. Jim Brown passes away, folks. Getting a little bit into politics today with the country of Russia has banned Barack Obama from entering the country. This is for all came in, folks. Yes, CNN says Barack Obama is not allowed in the country of Russia. Different news is happening today here on Ocean's Pit. All right, folks. ABC 2%. Holy moly! You don't hear that too often, do you, Susan? Holy moly! Anyway, ABC 2% dose of the Mpox vaccination version, 86% was effective, according to the CDC. I don't know, we're going back. We talked many times about this vaccination. Was it effective? Wasn't it a vaccine? We all knew. I mean, it's old news. We're not going to talk about it again. But, when a vaccination does come out, it takes years to get approved. And so, the mixed emotions that you hear from anybody that even talks about it. Not many people even talk about it anymore. But this just came up, so I thought it was interesting. All right, folks, how about this? There is a little town called Valley View, Wisconsin. A 4-day nude car show. That's right, folks. A nude car show, live music, food, raffles, August 10th to August 13th. Valley View, Wisconsin. It's a club. It's a car show, folks, where they're all going to be nude with their cars. You can't make this shit up, folks. You're going to a car show, you're going to look at some great cars. Hey, you're going to see some nude people there too. So, nude car show coming to Valley View, Wisconsin, folks, August 10th to August 13th. Stella, it was great seeing you Saturday, my dear friend. Great seeing Bonnie and Jackie Gale. Jack, thank you so much, my brother. And please, let's talk and get your buddy, your guest let's get him on the show for Wednesday. Let's talk later on this afternoon. It was great seeing you guys. Also, Karen and Tony Bruno from Florida was in the house. Great seeing them. Stella, was great seeing you. Mikey Cigar, Brendan, everybody on Saturday at Bellagio. It was just nice seeing everybody there. I appreciate that. All right, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you Monday through Friday at noon, lunchtime fun. Let's do another sponsor here, Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Get them hand-rolled, delivered right to your house, even though this is a Toro Fuente I'm smoking today. But anyway, Javier will get those hand-rolled cigars right to your house, 727-366-7536. Tell them Tony O sent you, folks. And don't forget, Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, Illinois, 773-999-7888. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. And it's Memorial Day weekend. How many of you people that are watching right now, I'm going to ask you guys, how many people that are watching the show right now are going out of town? How many people are traveling and going out of town this weekend? You guys that are watching the show today. Going to Florida, going to Arizona, going even Lake Geneva. Forget Lake Geneva because I know a lot of people are going. I'm talking about out of the state, another state besides Lake Geneva. Anybody going out to Florida or Arizona? How many people that's watching right now are going to be traveling for the Memorial Day holiday? Okay, Kathy Eppolito says she's traveling. Very nice. And Kathy is leaving Santa Barbara, California. Coming out. All right, wherever you're going, I wish you best luck there, Kathy, wherever you're going. So people are leaving. So far, that's the only one that's traveling. Only one that's traveling so far is Kathy. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Got some more stories here, folks. Congratulations to Elijah Muhammad. He went down in the history books. Kathy's going to Palm Springs. Ooh. That's going to be fun. I hope you have a great little holiday getaway, Kathy. 13-year-old Elijah Muhammad from Oklahoma City, folks, making history with graduating with 4 diplomas. 4 diplomas at the age of 13 years old. Let's think about this, folks. We say it now compared to all the younger generation of kids. They are so much smarter when it comes to technology and learning faster than we ever did. Now, their views could be a little different. But I'm talking about, 13 years old. You know how hard it is to get 1 diploma, let alone 4? So congratulations, man, to Elijah Muhammad out of Oklahoma City. That's a good story for today. A 13-year-old boy with 4 diplomas. All right, if you're in the Boca Raton area, speaking of Florida, speaking of traveling, Maggiano's Italian restaurant, if that's what you want to call it, got in trouble for mislabeling fish. That means they were selling fish named something else, and it was not. So they got themselves in a little trouble. And you know, out in Florida, that fresh fish, you should kind of know what's going on there. So a little something they need to investigate on that stuff, right, folks? All right. My good friend Diane Gonzalez posted this. One of the most uneventful dilemmas. And it makes a lot of sense, folks. It's like you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Now, that's a quote that we've been hearing since I was a little kid. My father used to say that. But it makes a lot of sense even now in this world today. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Southside Jody is in the house. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We're going to be at Positano's this Thursday. Don't forget to come on out. Oakbrook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. will be fun. Looking forward. We'll be in Lake Geneva this Sunday, the Thirsty Parrot. Come on out to Lake Geneva. If you're out that way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thirsty Parrot from 1 to 5. Tony Toto, Jerry Jams. Today is United States Armed Forces Day. God bless you. Thank you for all the first responders and military and everybody who fought for our country. And we do appreciate everything you did for us. Let's just hope the United States of America starts taking care of those veterans. Just talked to a friend of mine today talking about because he was a veteran, he has a pension, and now they're trying to screw up that pension by taking more money out for the people who fought for their country. Yes, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So spot on, right, Jody? You're screwed either way. Anthony Melchiotti, another good friend. Anthony, thank you for everything you're sending in. My good buddy Dino Manzella is putting together our new intro, and we're going to have a credits at the end, and I'm adding some of my great friends who've been supporting the show and adding material to the show. Greg is in the house. Videa, how you doing, my bud buddy from Tavern on Division, voted the #1 outside patio in the suburbs of Chicago. And not only did he do that to make that a great patio, but what he did, another step up. The Joint place right next door was a gaming, and small. It's more like a casual place next door, which they both own. But now he just added a giant patio out there, so now you can see what's going on outside too. So he's got 2 patios now. Very, very cool. Congratulations to Greg for that, man. And congratulations on your son too, who graduated, I think, high school, if I'm correct, or grade school. I know he graduated something, Greg, so congratulations. Becky, with some people, there's no winning and no good deed. Yeah, that's true, Becky. Becky, you make a lot of sense. With some people, there's no winning and no good deed goes unpunished. Hey, here's old stuff, old sayings that we're saying that's been around for centuries. Yeah, it's a beautiful patio deck. It looks great. We need to come out and see it this week. Raffaello Ace Hardware in the house. Buy local, shop local, taking care of neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good buddy from Ace. You got to love them, Raffaello and Jackie. Thank you for what you do for us, for Ocean's Pit, and what you do for supporting the neighborhood by giving all these great deals that you always do, our good friends. You got to love that. We just mentioned a couple at the top of the hour. How about a couple more here, folks? Don't forget to grill your ace off for 20 bucks off any popular grill they have. Weber, Napoleon, so many more. How about looking to spice up your food on the grill? Check out their spices, rubs, sauces, add a little flavor for a little barbecue fest. Hey, it's right here this weekend. It's not too late to get a new grill if you need it, or outdoor furniture, grills. How about if you have to tune up that lawnmower, folks? They got it $105 plus parts. Your neighborhood powerhouse. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Download the Ace Rewards app. Great way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. We'll give you some more information about Ace. All right. So Ryan Lewis, my friend in the house. Double time. What's up, brother? Today is also a happy National Dog Rescue Day. And you know how much I love animals, and you know how much I love dogs. And you know tomorrow is Tuesday, so you know I will be, of course, volunteering myself at the Almost Home Foundation right here at the bottom of the screen, folks. Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. Every Tuesday I go and volunteer and walk the dogs, and take care of the dogs. You got to love them. AlmostHomeFoundation.org. They need supplies. They need funding. They need volunteers. It's a non-profit organization. Almost Home Foundation, almosthomefoundation.org. Tell them Tony O sent you. All right, so I'm excited about the weather. Weather is warming up a little bit. Very, very cool. A person with nothing will help you faster than a person who has everything. And that's another. A lot of these quotes and stuff that we're saying is stuff that's been said for years. Someone who has nothing will help you quicker than someone who has everything. Figure it out. I always know one thing. I want to tell you something. You want to find out who your true friends are. I've said it many times. Now, we all have friends. We all have acquaintances. It is what it is. If we've got 3 or 4 that you can count on your hand, that you can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning, but whatever it is, they'll be there for you, then you're a very blessed person. But it makes sense. If you want to find out if someone is your real friend, I'm going to tell you something. Roseanne, great seeing you Friday, too, at Chicago Pride, my dear. I'm going to tell you something which is really interesting. Basic is, hey, can you give me a ride, or can you lend me some money? That's easy. Here's the hard one, folks. If you get friends to help you move, I say it all the time. When it's time for you to move out of your house into a new home, and all your buddies that show up to help you move on that Saturday or Sunday, and they actually show up in the morning and help you move, then you are truly blessed. Because, try to get someone out and try to help you. You're right. I found out the hard way. Sad, jealousy, hatred will never get you nowhere, Stella. It's true, and it's sad. Sad. How about some more good stories? Bill Murray, great actor, comedian. I mean, he's fantastic. I like Bill Murray. I do. I didn't care much for Bill Murray in Saturday Night Live because I didn't really watch Saturday Night Live, but I liked him afterward for some of the movies he did. I always thought he was very funny, very clever. He's also a great dramatic actor, too. But here's something he did just past weekend. There's a bluegrass concert in Charleston, North Carolina. And he went in line to buy tickets. He bought all the tickets that were left at the at the box office, stepped up in line, bought all the tickets. Then when he got all the tickets, he went into the line of people trying to get in and gave out all the free tickets for the concert for the people that were waiting in line to buy tickets. Now, here's a guy, Bill Murray, right? Probably got money, he's rich, whatever, celebrity, famous. Goes to the box office, bluegrass concert, Charleston, North Carolina. I want to buy whatever tickets are left. And then he goes, then he goes through the line of people waiting to get in and hands out the tickets for free. How cool is that? It doesn't have to be huge, folks. I don't know what that probably cost him, but that's not the point. The point, out of his own heart, he did that. Very, very cool. See, it depends on what you can do. You know, if you're a celebrity or you're known, you have some notoriety, whatever the hell it is, it's what you do with that notoriety that's going to give you the name. Now, some people, of course, no matter what you do, are going to hate you, whether they hate you for no reason or they're jealous. There's a lot more jealousy than hate these days, I think. Excuse me, but could be hate too. I don't know. Stripes and Groundhog's Day. Yeah, it was. There's some great ones, Becky. Absolutely. All right. Here it goes. You know me, I got to get in there, got to throw it in there sometimes to make people talk, but here it is. A man following a girl into a bathroom, stating he identified as a woman. The man's teeth were knocked out by the girl's father when the girl's father was identified by the tooth as the Tooth Fairy. Michael Starr sending that in from DeKalb, Illinois. Okay, another pissed off parent there, folks. Crazy world we're living in. That's just the way it is. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Now, folks, we got a big, big week coming up. We got some more dates coming up, too. Let's tell you what else is going on coming up in the next week or two. All right, June 3rd, we're going to be at the Vixen Theater in McHenry, Ocean's Rat Pack. Excited about that. Then we're going to be opening up the Grassroots. That's right, we'll be with the Grassroots in my hometown here of Elk Grove, Sunday, June 4th. 5 to 6 is Tony Ocean, and then the Grassroots. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. I mean, Midnight Confessions, Temptation Eyes, Heaven Knows. Where were you when I needed you? People might not even know it's the Grassroots, but we're going to be June 4th here, my home of Elk Grove by the library, Elk Grove Library, outside concert. I'm very happy. Going back by Joey and Giovanna, their brand new place called Capri, Osteria Capri at the Hilton Hotel in Downers Grove. It's a Wednesday night on June 7th. Folks, June 22nd will be the 100-year anniversary to Mars Resort in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin at the beautiful Riviera Ballroom. I'm excited and honored to be part of that crew. July 8th will be at the Gateway in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which is at the French Country Inn, another way. And then I'm back to my regular spot at Mars on August 19th. June 17th will be at the Orano Nestes Club Arcada Speakeasy on a Saturday night. We have not been there in a long time in St. Charles, so the band will be there on the 17th. June 8th will be outside concert at beautiful Pasta Mia in Bartlett. And then June 10th, returning for the last time of the year, Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. Be back there, folks. So more stuff coming up. We got some more Mojo's Jukebox news coming up before the end of the week. Surprises. Hey, happy Norway Day. That's another place on my bucket list I never got to go is Norway. I want to go there. Tony, what time is Sunday? The music starts. Oh, Stella, the music starts at 1 o'clock, 1 to 5 at the Thirsty Parrot outside Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, Lake Como. Beautiful place. It's very casual. Come dressed as you are. Come comfortable. They got swings instead of bar stools. It's got a great place, and I'm excited to be there this Sunday, me with Jerry Jams and Tony Toto. The 28th Thirsty Parrot's going to be fun. And also this week, it's supposed to be one day. It was Saturday, but I'm going to say it should be every day. National Waiters and Waitress Day or week. These people work their asses off to bring your drinks, to bring your food, to bring you to a table, to get you water, to get you more bread, to get you ketchup, to get you whatever, get you that drink. Not enough ice, too much booze, wine. Wine is spoiled. Wine's not that good. Whatever it is, please give it up for your waitresses and waiters and your hostesses out there that take care of the restaurant business. For many years now, for less since 2020, a lot of restaurants have been understaffed and people are doing the work of other, Some restaurants, guys and girls are doing the work for a full staff. Things are picking up a little bit more, but restaurants are still looking for help. So it's very, very important to give out the hats off and the thank you to the bartenders, the waitresses, everybody, the hostesses, everybody, the dishwashers, everybody that takes care of that restaurant, the maitre d's. But those waitresses and bartenders, waiters, just God bless you, man. Thank you for everything you do. Well, the Mayor Lightfoot, former Mayor Lightfoot of Chicago, the era is done. The new mayor, Brandon Johnson. But here was just a total of the Lightfoot era in the city of Chicago. And it's so depressing, these numbers. People shot and killed, 2,683. People shot and wounded, 12,568. Total shot, 15,191. Total homicides, 2,945. This is all under Lori Lightfoot, former Mayor Lori Lightfoot era. Those are facts. You can't hide those. Never would you have thought that would happen in the greatest city in the world, Chicago, Illinois. Roseanne, thank you for what you do. You do an incredible job over there at Morton's Steakhouse where you work. All right, Albert, I'm going to give Brandon some time. We'll see. You're right. It's too early to put judgment on that. You're right, Albert, from the Ron Onesti organization. Hope you're doing well. I'm just telling you what the other one did. And these are numbers that don't come out of your ass. These are real. Those are real. Helen Tenuta, I hope you're doing well, my friend. And we talked about the new movie, the Chicago Gangster movie, Tony DeGuidi, director. I've got a part in it. I'm excited. And it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be your average gangster movie. It's got a little twist to it. I'm excited to be part of the cast. We'll let you know more information as we let out something here and there, but be looking for it. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. Boy, happy birthday to Terry Santoro out there, my friend Terry. I think she's out in Florida. And she's going on the cruise. I'm excited. Another great Chicagoland entertainer, singer John Anthony, celebrated a birthday this past weekend. John Anthony. Target, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Target now just getting destroyed for the ways of thinking and things that they're doing. They're turning into Satanism. I mean, just the hell of the backlash that Bud Light got, and now Target. Look into it yourself. You want to know why. I'm not going to get into it on the show, but interesting stuff, folks. Gigi, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Gigi. Gigi, great seeing you and Michael. Did Michael make it? Want to make sure, just want to make sure. So we all had a great time Saturday. And Berto, man, bringing out that two different types of limoncello that he made. Whew. Berto's, of course, the owner of Bellagio in Roselle. That was a lot of fun, too. Lindsay Antonelli, she graduates. I think her party is Saturday. So, Lindsay, congratulations. Brianna's home from Tennessee. So, Brianna and Lindsay, welcome home, guys. Congratulations. Okay, we just talked earlier about the nude car show that's happening in Wisconsin. Nude car show. Nude stand. New York. Nude. Do you remember years ago? I don't even know if it still happens. They used to have the nude people telling the news, and they were nude while they were telling the news. Now, stand-up comedians that are nude. I'd love to get a nude comedian on the show, and let's see if he actually does some stuff and comes out live. I mean, what the hell? This is New York City, New York Times. Nude stand-up. Funny thing happened to me on the way to the bank today while you're nude. Folks, you can't make that shit up. We had a great time, and he chose the black can instead. Give Michael my best. A lot of crazy things, folks, but you know what? Hey, man, it's another hour going away, folks, here Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I can't thank you enough for people that are watching, some people that are still watching, some people that left and maybe came back, and whatever it is. You can't please everybody, but we're trying. We're trying. We're going to have a great week this week, folks. I want to thank our other sponsors, folks, Dave Antonelli at Patriot Funding Incorporated, folks. Money lending at its finest. Call Dave Antonelli when timing is everything. 630-675-4730. And then let's not forget our buddies from Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Buy local, shop local, folks. Take advantage of the auto key programming at all their stores. We program your cut car keys at up to 50% less than the dealership charge. You know how expensive it is when you get anything from the dealership. Visit our helpful hub to speak with a certified team member. We're talking about Ace Hardware, folks. Remember, Ace has been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Go out and get that grill. Go out and get that outdoor furniture. Do what you got to do. It's spring. It's here. Summer. The pool's open. It's Memorial Day. You need to go to Ace Hardware and get all your your summer needs, stuff you need to make that backyard look pretty, and your grill and everything like that. Thank you, Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right, folks, again, a busy week coming up. Wednesday, we will be at the Carnival Restaurant, the new speakeasy upstairs, Fulton Market. Three seats left from what I'm hearing today. 3 seats. And it's going to be Ocean's Rat Pack. That's Wednesday the 24th. 25th, Positano's in Oak Brook. Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Friday, Double T, Toto, and yours truly at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock. Saturday, 2 shows. 3 o'clock in the afternoon will be at the Belmont and Sheffield Outside Concert Festival with Mojo's Jukebox. I can't wait. And then that night will be at Taverna on Division, 8 o'clock outside patio. It's going to be beautiful. And Sunday, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, the Thirsty Parrot, 1 to 5 outside Lake Geneva. Fun. It's going to be great. What a way to start off the week, folks. Hope you had a great afternoon. God bless y'all. Remember, buy local, shop local, keep supporting local establishments and live entertainment. The great words of Ringo Starr says, peace and love to every single one of you. Support all the first responders. God bless you all. Thank you for watching the show. Spread the word. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. God bless you. And my good buddy, Nick Saj is the piano man, taking us out. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Goodbye, everybody.